Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Good morning, my friends, colleagues, fellow DOs. It has been a year of challenges and tremendous growth for our osteopathic profession. Together, you and your AOA have stared down COVID, social unrest, and helped heal our society, our practices, and our patients, both physically and emotionally. Together, we have made it. Through the pandemic and beyond, your AOA has proven to be nimble, creative, and we are blazing a trail into the future. I'm incredibly proud of what we have accomplished, not just this year, but with all of our years together. Our profession has seen tremendous growth in the last decade. I can tell you with confidence, DOs have made significant impact on the health of this country. And the AOA sees the opportunity to make sure this year our communities, our legislators, and our patients clearly understand our contributions and our osteopathic distinctiveness. Our comms hosted vaccine drives, our physicians offered to work in underserved communities. Some DOs offered to serve in hospitals in other states that were overrun by patients during the pandemic. Fellow DOs, all of our years of hard work are paying off. This spring, Senators Manchin and Wicker pushed for a resolution designating April 18th to April 24th National Osteopathic Medicine Week. This is a culmination of every DO working together for many, many years. It was my proud moment to be there in person, and it was an honor to thank the senators on your behalf. As we continue to emerge from the grips of the pandemic, I've had a chance to tour many of our comms, and I've met and brainstormed with many of you and our affiliate leaders. Our leadership team has ensured lawmakers know all about our philosophy and approach as we care for the whole patient. I'm proud of what we accomplished this year. I appointed a task force to help define our osteopathic distinctiveness, and I believe its findings will help define our profession moving forward. It will help us, as DOs, to easily explain to laymen and lawmakers, but more importantly, proving our philosophy through research. As I visited and toured the country this year, from Idaho to Maine, from Texas to Florida, I keep hearing a similar message. We need to prove the difference osteopathic medicine is making in healthcare. We know it's making a difference, but we need data. We need to work together to pool our research. So this year, we created the National Osteopathic Research Consortium, a place where all the great work across our profession can now be collaborated, shared, and published. This will have a great impact for years to come. Through this group, we can now quantify and demonstrate with data what we all know is true, and we're not stopping there. At the same time, we started pushing NIH with our partners about more research money for osteopathic medicine right now. When we prove through research our outcomes provide better results, we secure for our profession and generations of practitioners to come and to our patients. Speaking of securing our profession, we have to talk about scope of practice. We've defeated scope of practice issues and expansion in 5 states this year. This is an ongoing battle, and we will not be deterred. We will not cave. We remain steadfast that medicine needs to be a team approach, but that team must be physician-led. During this last year, we've been fighting scope of practice to limit expansion by non-physician providers. Many times, these are grassroots initiatives. The AOA and our affiliates have worked closely together to advance physician-led legislation everywhere. That's both at the state and federal level. We're also pushing hard for transparency with credentials. This needs to happen. Please remember, we, that's you, me, and everyone in our profession, must advocate every single day, especially right now. I've been to Washington, D.C. 4 times in the last few months. The AOA staff and I have walked back and forth to the Hill, taking every chance possible to be in front of lawmakers So get prepared. You are going to be needed in this fight. A great place to start is talking to your patients and local lawmakers. And then you need to participate in DO Day next spring. I'm excited about the changes we made to DO Day, and I think you will be too. Now, when you come to advocate with us in DC, you'll get CME hours, and we heard you. The virtual component was really popular and helpful this year. So next year, you'll be able to join us both live or virtually. And if you decide to do it online as a better option, we're going to help you amplify your voice all the way from your hometown right to the Capitol in DC. We're also excited this year, we partnered with AOA. They purchased a building right on Capitol Hill. And now we have our AOA staff headquartered there in DC. This is critically important. Our team is strategically located a few blocks away on the Senate side. So when there's a vote being called at the last minute, we can respond immediately. And let me tell you, I've watched this team work. They're passionate, tenacious, and they're incredible advocates for our profession. Our team here in Chicago is working just as hard. There weren't too many good things that came from the pandemic, but it did give us a chance to rethink our building across the street. Your AOA took the opportunity to rework and rent space and modify the building. It's just smart business. It provides an additional revenue stream to your AOA. We also updated our workspace, and now we have a place to meet and collaborate for our profession. If you get a chance, please stop by, take a tour. We also spent a lot of time this year protecting the future of our profession. I'll start by saying I'm incredibly proud of our students. Part of protecting our future means mentoring our future DOs. We've had a lot of talks this year with COCA and ACOM to expand strategies on osteopathic recognition. And let me be clear, and I've been very clear in those meetings, we need to make sure students, when they enroll in an osteopathic school of medicine, are taught to be osteopathic physicians, period. I talked with the comms about this too, and I was proud that so many students are embracing our osteopathic principles in practice. Our programs also told me they need your help. They need more trainers to support OMT so they can teach our osteopathic philosophy. Once we teach them, we need to support them. Our residents should not pursue careers with prejudice. It's a reason we called out Johns Hopkins University when the school tried to charge our osteopathic students more money to rotate at their facilities. Our CEO, Kevin Clower, spoke to those programs about fair and equitable treatment, and we continue to work with ACGME and ACOM to prevent discrimination against our osteopathic students and graduates. Also, to help our students in DC, we continue to fight for loan forgiveness for our students and continue to work there. Another win this year is we developed, in collaboration, two toolkits with ABMS and ACGME to provide resources for incoming residents and faculty members to support the graduating students in their transition. We are reshaping AOA boards to be the preferred boards for all physicians who want to practice osteopathically. We're making these boards cost-efficient, convenient, and more relevant to today's practicing physicians, and more attractive to all practitioners. We've added a certificate of distinction of advanced osteopathic training. This honors graduates who displayed excellence in osteopathic medicine and a commitment to our profession. This has been a busy year, and it's had to be. Osteopathic medicine has grown 80% in the last decade. 1 in 4 medical students in this country is in an osteopathic school. We are the fastest growing part of the House of Medicine. We've defended our profession from misrepresentation. We fought for better physician reimbursement. We've battled for practice rights in other countries, and there's still more to do to advance and protect our profession. Our last initiative this year, as I toured the nation, I sat with so many of you, my long-term friends and colleagues. We talked transparently about what we've walked through since 2020. We've all been deeply affected by this. I asked our AOA staff to create a landing page on our website We've put this together because we're hearing the struggles and mental health challenge you and I all face. We want to be the best, healthiest version of yourself. I encourage you to look. It may serve as a resource as you begin to heal and as your patients heal too. So wrapping up, so many of you remember at the start of my year, I called on all of you to step into the arena and be DO proud. I asked you to spread the message about our osteopathic distinctiveness. I want to thank you for joining me in those efforts. Stepping into the arena is a concept that came from Teddy Roosevelt. He once said, the credit belongs to the man or woman who is actually in the arena, who spends themselves in a worthy cause, and who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement. And if they fail, at least they fail while daring greatly. It's been a challenging year with significant growth and change, but anytime you step into the arena, that is expected. I want to thank you, the members of the AOA House of Delegates, for the opportunity to serve as the 125th president of your American Osteopathic Association. It has been one of the greatest honors of my life. I also want to thank our incredible staff, as well as my friends and colleagues from Florida. I was able to step into this arena through the love and support of my wife, Shannon, and my boys, Joseph and Christian. There have been so many others who've supported me through the years, offering encouragement and advice. I can never repay all of you for your time and wisdom. My deepest thanks to all of you. As we move forward and look to a bright future with our incoming president, Dr. Ernie Gelb, please continue to step in the arena and serve and support our outstanding profession. Thank you. May God bless you, your families, and your patients. Thank you.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the President of the American Osteopathic Association and is board certified in internal medicine, pulmonary medicine, and sleep medicine.
You are entering our profession at a time where the world faces a lot of challenges. But I have good news for you. Because of your hard work, because of how you are trained, you are perfectly positioned for the challenges that lie ahead.
It's my terrific honor to be here. I want to take a moment to thank all of you, my mentors, my friends, my family, for this honor of serving as the 125th president of the American Osteopathic Association. I'm humbled by your support and your friendship. We are a profession now more than 125 years running. I believe the AOA and you, with your DO training, are perfectly positioned to meet the needs of our patients. Our patients need physicians who are interested not just in getting them well, they need physicians who are trained to keep them well. May God bless you, your families, your patients, and may God bless this nation. Thank you.